8:11 at I-Fiber 1, and good morning to you. It's the Daybreak Show. Morning, Vicki.
Good morning.
We have three great guests in studio talking about some upcoming events in the Belfair area, and we've got Kat Ross, Susan Odette, and Heather Davis on the air. Good morning to y'all.
Good morning. Good morning.
Thanks for coming on, talking about some things that are happening here. We got to start bringing out the calendars, marking things down so people know what's going on. Let's start first as we move towards November Sock Drive Month. This is an important one, as a lot of folks don't really realize the importance of a nice pair of dry socks for folks.
Yeah.
Very, very true. That's one of the things we do with the Christmas parade.
Mm-hmm.
It's to benefit the local community, and so we do a sock drive throughout the community, and all of the socks that we collect throughout November all go to the Giving Tree program. And last year we raised over 2,000. We collected over 2,000 pairs of new kids socks.
That's awesome.
So
that's a lot of socks.
yes, it is.
Very cool.
So if you're at a store and they sell socks, you might as well just roll by, pack up a couple pairs. They're pretty cheap, especially in these infant sizes. It
Yes.
goes a long way to the kids in the community, for sure.
Yeah.
So infant through age 18, girls and boys sizes. Got a fair amount of places to drop these off. We'll put the links in here as well. But where did this get started? What was the idea of the sock drive as an important way to move the community forward?
Well, that was part of a way for the Christmas parade to be involved with the Giving Tree.
Okay.
It's just a way to give back and say thanks and support the community. So we wanted to make sure everyone was included.
It's hard to warm yourself back up, hard to warm your bones up if you got a wet pair of socks or even no socks. Is that right, Heather?
Absolutely.
It is just, it's so nice to be able to get some warm hearts and toasty toes. All right, so all through November, leading up to the Belfair Christmas Parade. And this has been a fun community event for 6 years now. The 6th year is upcoming. Tell me about this, Kat. What's the schedule for this here? And if people want to get involved or be a part of this, tell me more.
About the parade?
Yes.
Well, Santa's coming to town. Who can't get excited about that?
Right.
I know.
And if anybody thinks that Santa's elves just watch from the day after Thanksgiving until Christmas, they are so wrong.
They are.
Santa's elves watch all year long. So keep Christmas in your heart all year.
And it's always a fun time up in Belfair for the parade, the 6th year for this one. There's concerts, there's tree lightings. It's really a fun whole community event.
And there's the parade.
Tell us about the parade and how it's grown over the years.
Well, that's really Susan's. I mean, she's the one that started this.
Well, the tree lighting has been going on for ever.
Yeah.
And I just came along and got involved with it when my kids started being involved with the bands, because the bands, the middle school, Hawkins Middle School Band and the North Mason High School Band were always part of the tree lighting. And so just one thing led to another, and we thought, well, let's turn this into a real parade. And next thing we know, 6 years later, we're still working on a parade.
And who doesn't love a parade?
Some of the great folks, like with North Mason Regional Fire Authority, get involved, and I know they're a great organization. Getting the fire trucks in there, and Santa comes in on the fire truck and everything.
Santa does come in on a fire truck.
I love it.
That's awesome. Very cool. This year, the parade dedicated to the local armed forces members, veterans of all eras, and we have quite a variety and a large number of veterans in the county, so it's important to give back and show the appreciation to them. What else is going on in Belfair we need to be aware of?
Well, this year, the Armed Forces is partnering with the Blue Star Banner program.
Oh, yes.
And this year, to highlight that, we have a program going on, and since July, we had something happen. Christmas in July was our first one this year, and it kicked off down at Benbine Brewery and Tap Room.
Oh, nice.
And they threw our kickoff, and we earned our first banner.
Nice.
Oh, very cool.
The donations came in, and we decided that military deserves thanks.
Yes.
And not just with our Armed Forces parade that happens, in our area, but every day, daily. It's hoorah.
Yeah.
So to do that, the graduates from North Mason High School that enter the armed services, it's only about 1% of the American population that go into the military, less than.
Wow.
And to thank them, we are taking any graduate from North Mason High School and asking those parents to encourage them to step up and say, yes, I want a banner for my child. And we will then take and money earned from any of the events that we put on and donations that are coming in from the over 40 jars that we have in the community that people are donating to, and we will purchase those banners.
Oh, very cool.
And we will have them, if they can come home and take leave, have them in our Hometown Heroes parade, part of the Christmas parade.
Oh, right on.
March in with them, and because they are veterans.
Yes.
And they will be our grand marshals. And we will put their banners up on the streets, and they will be honored every single day.
That's cool.
I
So
love
we've
that.
partnered with this program, and who doesn't want to honor these kids?
Oh, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
We have veterans that are back from the 90s that are in our community and are our hometown heroes that we want to get these banners up. So if you want to make a donation, there are jars out from Allen all the way through Belfair. See them on the counters of our businesses and put donations in there, or you can send them directly to the parade. Go on our parade website, Belfair Christmas Parade, check it out and send in your donations, because we would like to have our parade route with banners on every pole.
That
That
sure
would
would
be
look
awesome.
That would
Yes.
be fantastic.
Heather, the Belfair community, a real tight-knit community, and seems like folks really enjoy the celebration and getting out there and being part of the communities. And this will be the first parade since all the road work has been done. Was that from last year? Or
I think last year we had the road work finished.
most of it finished?
Yeah.
Okay, but still lots of good opportunity.
Yep.
Both sides, the sidewalks, and everybody able to watch this parade.
Absolutely. Yes.
What's your favorite part of the parade?
I love seeing everybody come out and just kind of, it's cold usually. And so we huddle close together to stay warm. It's very hometown.
Bring your chairs and your blankets.
Bring your chairs, your blankets. You never know when a version of Jingle Bells will start in the crowd. as
Exactly.
People start singing. Very cool.
I love a Christmas parade.
Kat Ross, Susan Odette, Heather Davis, thanks so much for coming on with us this morning. I know we have more to talk about with things happening in Belfair, so we'll get you back in and talking about those. But for now, thanks for coming on.